Fresh and Fit podcast had two dudes on, no idea who they are. And the caption said, Fresh low-key cooks Myron. And that already is a crazy topic, a crazy headline because...
Yeah.
This got to be clickbait.
Right? Yeah. This got to be clickbait.
Ain't no way.
And then I watched it and I was like, oh shit, he is cooking him. Like without like purposely cooking him. Mm-hmm. But I've never heard Fresh, aka Walter. Sorry, Walter, aka
It's
Fresh.
like saying the sky is falling. Nigga.
Bro, I've never heard him make this much sense to where I was like,
due to his history of being in situations
and just
where he's had to explain himself and he didn't do it.
And he didn't have an explanation.
Yeah, bro. And it's like, it made me think for a second. I'm like, is he that good at playing stupid? Because I've never heard this nigga speak so clearly in my life. But we're going to listen to it.
Maybe it's Adderall. Let's go.
Yeah.
What's the context of the conversation?
You'll see. It's pretty quick because it's only like 2 minutes or 3 minutes.
I'm starting to see more from white people though, doing the same thing. I'm gonna be honest. I don't see enough people showing how white people are sitting around complaining about how elitists are destroying their lives, replacing them. But then just cancel the replacement.
Ooh.
They put us in chains. Why you don't say why we ain't break our chains? Nigga, y'all not chained. End it. And then today, it's less. You're facing less than black men worse. So the white man could easily break himself out, right?
Yeah.
I mean, they make it seem like we could have broke out of slavery. Motherfuckers was cutting our tongue off if we spoke crazy. People can still keep their tongue in America, and they still can't break out from like Jewish supremacy. To me, it's kind of strange. It's like,
And that guy's name
is it?
He's very popular on Twitter. His name is 𝙼𝙾𝚂𝚃.
That's him.
And,
that's who he is.
That's 𝙼𝙾𝚂𝚃. And it's like, if y'all don't know who he is, just go to his Twitter. He's got
like a yellow avatar background, right? Yeah.
But I don't know if he's right leaning. But overall, he's just a truth conspirator.
Gotcha.
Like he just cares about the truth and conspiracy.
And is that nigga Rollo Tomasi with the Trump hat on?
It sounds like a beverage.
No,
it kind of looks like him.
He's deep in that Trump hat too. That's one of the cooler looking ones, but
nah, the original looks way better than that. That one looks like a nigga like made it at his house and is selling it at the gas station.
Well, this is because he put his own little spin on it. It looks like he got niggas to sign it and shit.
A Democratic Mexican made that shit.
Isn't it kind of fucked up how like the Trump logo goes kind of like the merch design goes kind of crazy? Like it's been incorporated into like popular culture. The actual design.
Yeah, it's great marketing.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
but
the fact that niggas are really like they putting it on as like I got that on.
I've never seen anybody wear it as for stylistic preferences for stepping out.
I've seen it.
You seen it?
I've seen it. I've definitely because you got to also consider the ones that make America trap again. It ain't the make America great again,
right?
But the actual print.
Does that count though? Like what Sexy Red did with
because
that 100. Yep,
it's
exactly.
The font.
Just
like Sexy Red.
It's the font and the format.
And it's like the actual format has been readapted and niggas turned it in to put that shit on.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of crazy.
Yeah,
it just might not be the original actual Trump hat. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, it's not the original swag.
But let's finish this. Fresh
like who's really weak in America? Maybe people just truly are powerful, and it's easier to blame the person that's the victim at the current time.
People that got lazy. That the revolutionary spirit
because you
now
can't
is
beat them. I mean, no one is beating them. Like we got dominated, and we see the white man getting dominated. What he's doing, complaining on X, starting up these social groups, using slurs. It's not changing a thing.
Yeah, it's not.
It's a lot of complaints. It's what blacks are doing.
And you know what's crazy? If you want to actually combat the powers that be, you don't do it on an open platform.
You're not overt with it.
You don't do it in their faces. You know what you do? You become a target. What you do is you play smart. You build a plan. You map it out by the kids, young generation, and build it out from there. But us doing it on an open platform is crazy.
It goes back to what you said though.
Yeah.
You said X is what? X is just They know your ass is gonna sit up there and talk yourself into a corner.
And they want to know who you are.
Yes. Well, you talk yourself into a corner.
Like, it's like,
you don't talk so much. I know where you are. I know who you love.
You hear? I ain't never heard him speak like that in my life.
Right.
I was like, this is the smartest I've ever heard this nigga. I haven't even finished watching the clip, but that impressed me.
Well,
I mean, can we run it back like 30 seconds?
It sounds like he just quoted like the Willie Lynch theory, which doesn't surprise us. Talking about Fresh. In terms of like, well, first you just control this and you control that and you do that. It just sounds like a quote out of Willie Lynch book. So it doesn't surprise me that that's where he sounds smart in.
But quoting a famous book, yeah, that you would sound smart doing that.
Do you know what the Willie Lynch theory is, the book?
I've heard of it, but I don't really know exactly.
It's a book that basically that was the book that slavery is based off of. That's how they like broke down the science of buck breaking and
Yeah, the psychology.
all that. But and that's where
How to keep a nigga in check.
how to keep a nigga in check. And that's where I feel like this conversation is, even though I didn't watch like the video, like the context, but I feel like that's where they're at. They're just talking about the overall.
I didn't think that, but I can see that though.
You know what I'm saying? But I do, I unfollowed 𝙿𝙾𝚂𝚃 because he was just talking too much on X. Like he goes crazy. I think he pays people to post for him. You know what I mean?
He
Like
posts a lot of bullshit all day.
he posts a lot of bullshit, and I don't know. I used to like him because I'm like, all right, he's a black dude speaking the truth, you know, quoting the truth. But at a certain point, I'm like, all right, you just trying to get this ad revenue from X.
All these
which
niggas,
is commendable.
All these
but
niggas that are telling us the truth are just annoying as fuck, honestly.
yeah,
It's like a lot of these truth tellers, they at a certain point, it doesn't last more than a year before they actually look crazy. You know what I mean? Like it just feel like they always fall off the deep end so quickly.
I think it's because it's not that much truth to go around.
Yeah.
So it's like you tell the truth a couple times, and then it's like, all right, they expect me to keep doing this. Then you got to reach.
Yeah.
was Fresh and Fit truth tellers like when they first came out?
I mean, to them they were.
Branded
Yeah.
as.
They were branded as truth tellers. Let me tell you about these bitches.
Yeah,
But I'm gonna title this clip "The Smartest Fresh Has Ever Sounded."
I don't think he even really sounded that smart.
I thought he sounded smart.
You said you want me to run it back 30 seconds on?
Well, does he
Yeah.
keep talking though?
He might. I haven't watched this whole clip.
Oh, I keep going.
I'm about to say run it then.
Run it from the jump.
Well, the funniest part is too is because everything that he's saying not to do is what Myron does too. So he is cooking Myron unintentionally.
And
Because Myron's doing all this shit. You know, Myron makes it seem like him telling us the truth and getting banned and deplatformed from all these places is him being a martyr for everybody. You know, Sneeko thinks about it the same way.
Yeah.
Like they think they're these heroes
yeah,
to this generation.
Fighting
even
the
though
man.
they think but it's stupid as fuck.
yeah, nobody views them as that way.
No, yeah.
At least the general public.
They're the ones that they have to tell us how we view them. It's not people collectively being like, man, they really bit the bullet for us outspoken people.
Yeah.
It's them saying, do you know what I did for you? It's like, shut the fuck up, nigga. You did that shit because you were stupid.
Yeah. And it's great. I'm surprised like Earn Your Leisure haven't talked to Fresh and Fit. I feel like that would have been a good like collab.
I don't know. I think they probably tanked their stock enough.
I'm
Yeah.
about to say, I feel like nobody's watching Real Leisure
Right now, yeah.
I know. I mean, I wasn't watching it before, and I'm definitely not watching it now.
Facts.
Yeah, nah, you don't earn your leisure. No, you
Yeah,
take-
yeah.
Want me to continue from where it's at?
Yeah,
go
let's
ahead.
see.
I know everything about you. If you try and do anything, I already got pages on your family.
Done. Yeah.
What you gonna do now?
Nothing.
You talk too much.
You're cooked.
Yeah, and most of us, we talk too much, and I like what he said, because I've argued with some of them white boys of the so-called racists online. I said, first off, y'all so racist that you scared to put your real name, never put your real photo up here, but you talk a ton of shit,
and on
but tell
accounts.
me I should talk about Jews. Nigga, you should, because you the white person that put me in chains, didn't you? So, yeah, where your power at, nigga?
We would jump on Jews and whites.
Yes.
We got our race, black people got jumped. We are the only demographic in America that has truthfully been targeted by the government. No one has been touched the way we have. Nobody. We literally have our towns bombed.
And you know what? Hold on. You know what they do as well? They come into the space and say, "Oh, he's status and power. I'll be your friend for a little bit,
Yep.
buddy. I'll use you, and then once you finish, you get banned. Bye bye.
Walk
your audience.
Bro, yeah.
And now gosh, dude, it's in plain sight.
You
Happening
see,
right
yeah,
now.
they walk your ass into the fire and just
Yeah.
It's
How
Operation
does-
Get Behind the Darkie.
What did he just say? What did he just say?
know.
You don't know what the fuck he just said.
I like
but
how quiet Myron is because he's saying everything that happened to Myron in them.
Because the context is
Yeah.
like
He's
him
saying
being in
everything,
those.
Yes.
and Myron is dead silent. And it's like Fresh isn't really the one that did it to them. It was really Myron that did it to them. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
With the white spaces.
So you got the dumb nigga on the podcast, like, and you know how stupid these niggas
Yeah,
is? They out
yeah.
there doing this shit.
Yeah, he
And
calling
it's-
them out.
it's literally the position that he's in, but he wasn't the front line.
I think it's
man
on
of it.
accident though.
It is on accident, but it is funny
It's
how
like-
it's all happening,
yeah.
right? Like the way it's being like. Myron is never quiet this long.
Because Myron is cheesing, but he also be on those spaces with like, you know, those
With the racist, the alt-right,
settlers.
yeah, I was about to say, I feel like it feel
he-
like he's tucking his tail a little bit because he's going to have to do a 3v1,
Yeah, oh yeah,
Yeah,
he don't
which
want
is-
that problem.
especially
Yeah,
with
nah.
a nigga that's mastered 140 characters. It's like,
Yeah, no, I've never even seen the dude on left before.
I think it's Rollo Tomasi, honestly. He looks crazy. There's a nigga at my job. You know when you see a shirt at like TJ Maxx or Marshalls or whatever, kind of like this, and you're like,
No.
and you're just like, who would buy that shirt? Like this is the wildest print. I got a nigga at my job that wears shirts like that, and like
Is he African?
No, it's a white dude, but he's like 60, always in a good mood. I've never seen him in a bad mood. Mind you, I haven't been there terribly long either, but I mean, this is pretty consistently for redacted. I've seen him in a good mood 5 days a week.
Which is enough.
That's a lot. That lets me know
That's a good
majority.
sample size.
Yeah, most of the year he's pretty. But when he'll wear one of them wild color shirts, have it tucked in with a little top hat, be like, "What's going on, y'all?" You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo,
I like those.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
I was about to
yeah.
say nobody
Okay.
that adventurous can be sad.
yeah, and
Yeah.
he'll be having the wild shirts, kind of like this shit. Where it's just
Eccentric.
like, eccentric is the word. Yeah, them eccentric shirts, but it just that shirt reminds me of that nigga that I work with.
Them eccentric shirts.
Yeah,
I believe it, pimp.
Oh yeah, but shout out to
For real. Nah, you do have to have
AJ
Clothes?
laughing. What I think you laughing at?
you see the bleep?
Nah, I didn't see that.
Look at the bleep people.
Bleep two.
Chill out.
Wait,
You gotta have to zoom in. He doesn't
gotta
have good
have to-
eyes.
zoom in.
He has
Okay, I can-
dyslexic eyes.
I don't think you can zoom in over
I
there.
got a little way to do it.
Oh, okay.
this is not clicking in my head. What am I supposed to be
Damn.
getting?
I wish I knew the context too.
Yeah, I don't get it. What's up?
Well, we're just gonna mark this area. Remember that live and keeping up? The live and keeping up about working at this job?
Yeah.
Oh.
Wait, but what happened? What did we
Because
say?
of the girl and the
The time frame.
But what did we say that was
No.
that had anything to do with that?
How long I've been at the job?
at the long at
Man, nobody cares.
that's
she
crazy.
cares, she's weird.
No, but that shit is just funny. It's
Yeah,
just funny.
yeah,
You just
yeah.
weren't there.
Yeah. Nah, that's hilarious and tell her the truth.
Yeah.
Because that's how you know if you're gonna keep her.
That's true. That's true.
If she stay after that, it's like, okay, this guy is something else.
You got a
fuck
Deion
with
Kohler. You got to sit her down and just be like, hey,
Who's not going?
who's not going with me?
Because I'm only going to explain this once.
I lied about where I worked. I'm only going to explain this to you one time. I lied because I was ashamed.
Just break it down in an intellectual way, like how Fresh did. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I might not
Just
have
talk
to.
like Fresh, and you'll get away with
I
it.
might not have to.
I don't know. You going to confuse her.
Right.
Yeah,
But back
yeah.
to this clip. It seems like it might be a little bit more. We just hear if he keeps going with this, making all this sense.
And they're all. Isn't it ironic that they're only looking at Fresh? Is this some like type of subconscious thing they all have that like
That they
this
all
nigga
talk
Myron
about?
talked to racist? So it's like
Right,
let's
right,
just
right,
talk.
right.
Like everybody knows.
It could be, honestly.
I think it's one of them things to where it's like if you giving me the energy, then I'm gonna feed back off of that shit. So it's like Myron's over there, he's not really, feeling black today. So
Okay.
they're not gonna play ball with him. Let's play with the other black guys.
Honestly, but Walter is making more sense in this conversation than he is when he be talking to them bitches. He be like, I know what he be trying to say, but it be sounding crazy. You know what I'm saying?
But you do have to state clearly that you have low expectations for Fresh because
I
you
do.
keep
No, I
saying
do.
that, like that has to be known because somebody watching this, they might be like, "Oh shit,
No,
he's
no.
actually being smart." This is smart for Fresh.
But
Which is
they
his
know
own
that.
intelligence
No,
level.
they know that though. They know that. Yeah, we're not catering to
That's
the
a part
person-
of his origin story.
Yeah, we're only catering to the people who know Fresh.
You never know. There's new fans. There's
y'all
new
gonna,
people that's
y'all
dialing
gonna have to
in.
keep up because now it's even better because I named this clip the smartest Fresh has ever sounded. And then they watch other Fresh clips and they like, what the fuck was
Yeah.
that? You know what I'm saying? It's-
They'll catch on.
It works. It works either way.
Hopefully.
Hold on. Tell me something. And then when you get back, they say, "Oh, nigga, you did it to yourself."
Yes.
I'm black.
Yes.
So they do. And then they say, "Oh, this dark, he thought he was smart. He's dumb as
Bro,
fuck."
yes, bro.
It happens all the time.
Truth, bro. Yes.
Yep. It's crazy,
They really
bro.
would look at you racist like, yeah, he did it to himself.
Holy
When you
shit.
have all these other different races that will crash out, and the crash out is always 10 times worse than the blacks.
Yeah. And then they
'Cause the
say, "Oh, he thought he was one of us." No, you're not.
Hey!
Like that monkey.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, they'll let you know.
They called me. I said, hey, hold on a minute. Y'all the one that's complaining about the Jews all the damn time. Y'all, it's supposed to be y'all country.
Yeah.
At the small amount of Jews have taken over your shit like that, that's a yo problem. You're not gonna get
You
me.
allowed it.
Yeah, yes. You're not gonna get me me who I know you don't like.
That nigga country, that's a yo problem. I don't know if you could find a timestamp, but Myron was looking at Fresh like, you dumb motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like you talking to the wrong side.
I thought he was looking at him like, are you really trying to cook me right now?
No, that's what I saw.
That's what I thought. Yeah,
That is what I saw.
I think it's twofold.
But there was a
Could you
moment.
try to find it?
But there was a moment when the nigga pointed in his face like this.
Yeah.
Like this is aggressive.
Word.
When you're that close to a nigga, just be
Pretty
pointing.
confrontational.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it was right before we hit play again.
There.
But go before then. The point in the face.
Look at his
There's
face.
a
though.
This shit right here.
There's a point. Keep going. No, keep going. Right there. Yeah, right there. Click start there.
And then they say, oh, this dark, he thought he was smart. He's dumb as
Bro,
fuck.
yes, bro.
It happens all the time.
Truth, bro. Yes.
Yeah, it's crazy,
They really
bro.
would look at you racist, like, yeah, he did it to
It's
himself.
before
When you
that.
have
It's okay,
all
though.
these.
I was waiting
It's
for
okay.
that.
Yeah, it's okay.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry about it.
Why? Why
Well,
should
I mean,
we worry about
we
it?
can watch it. We can watch it. Go
No,
ahead.
it's better.
Oh, go back from where was that?
No. Just play it from there.
All right.
They come into the space and say, oh, he's status and power. I'll be your friend for a little bit.
Yep.
Buddy, I'll use you. And then once you finish, you get banned. Bye-bye.
Walk your
audience.
Bro, yeah.
And now I got dude, it's in plain sight.
You
Happening
see,
right
yeah,
now.
they walk your
He's got
ass
rich
into the
hand
fire.
movements. You picking up on that?
It's
Yeah.
Like the way he's
Operation Get
pointing
Behind the
at
Darkie.
He gets manicures.
Hold on. Tell me something. And then when you get banned, they say,
wait, pause it.
nigga, you
Go
did-
back. It just happened. Look at his face.
Well, who did it? Fresh?
The nigga with the wild.
Oh, I thought you were saying
t-shirt
Fresh
on.
was pointing at him. Okay,
No.
okay.
The nigga with the wild t-shirt.
That's what I was looking for.
Oh, okay.
and say, oh,
That sounds
he's status
like
and
fun, too.
power. I'll be your friend for a little bit.
Yep.
Buddy, I'll use you. And then once you finish, you get banned. Bye-bye.
Walk your
audience.
Bro, yeah.
And now I got dude, it's in plain sight.
You
Happening
see,
right
yeah,
now.
they walk your ass into the fire. It's Operation Get Behind the Darkie.
Yeah.
And then, hold on. Tell me something.
Oh,
and then when you
yeah.
get banned, they say, oh, nigga, you did it to yourself.
Yes.
I feel like he's.
Okay, so if you put everybody
like-
has the same type of energy, like
Yeah,
we're
he's
kind of
there
talking
clowning.
about.
Yeah.
Myron is getting like
He's getting
underhanded
cooked.
clownness,
Yeah.
under the table, shitted on.
And he couldn't help himself but point in his face and say, "Look at his face."
You had to call it out, man. It was weird.
right.
Everybody having a good time, and this nigga's over here soaking and shit.
right.
Damn. And what's crazy is they probably just fell into that, and it just so happened to add up to what Myron has going on in his life.
You know, that's what happens when it's natural chemistry. It's like
Real
he
real
can't jump
combo.
in on that. Like
Yeah.
it's impossible. Myron, you
Yeah,
don't relate.
he
Your
violates-
headline is prosthetic.
He violates too much of everything that they're talking about.
Yeah.
That's every day for him.
Yeah.
So you can't even jump in with a joke about this conversation because
You're a part of it.
You're about to do it in the next. As soon as this podcast is over, you better be jumping on Twitter and engaging in exactly what they're talking about.
Yep.
He's probably tweeting right now.
Talking to white men in private.
Yeah, but shout out to Fresh for coming through. Eventually, it only took how long these niggas been podcasting for this
Forever.
moment to happen for us to
A
have
broken clock
He
is
sounds
right
smart.
twice a day. This is the first time it's been right. So
That's the second time you was right today. So
yeah, so that shit's crazy. But let's move over to this.